What is going on? It's your boy Anzo the Don, and today I just wanted to give you an update on what it's like to own an Evolve skateboard after 1,000+ kilometers. So let's go. Alright, so this is what my cells look like. I've had 72 charge cycles. I did the battery upgrade around 45 cycles. Everything looks pretty good. So if I do the math, every ride, I don't charge my board unless I do like 20+ kilometers. So if that's 72 charge cycles times 20, so that's a minimal of 1,500 kilometers. The wheels are pretty bald, but getting 1,500 kilometers on one set is pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'll show you the connection as well, see how fast it connects. Board's already turned on. Done. So straight off the bat, I haven't had any connection issues with this board. No dropouts, no sudden braking, nothing. So I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't had to replace the belts yet. My biggest complaint would be I'm getting a little bit of squeaking from the wheels and the hubs. But it's not that noticeable unless it's really quiet and you carve really hard. I haven't had to clean my bearings yet, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, so I haven't cleaned my bearings yet. I have bone Swiss ceramics, like those really expensive ones. I thought, well, if you have the money, why not? I usually pump my tyres up to 35 psi or maybe around 40 psi. I don't like to go too high because I like comfort. In a previous video where I did a range test, there's a leaf stuck in my motor. Yeah, so in a previous video where I did a range test, I was permanently stuck in eco mode after like 19 kilometers. That's because my tires were at about 20 psi, but once I pumped them up all the way to 35 to 40, now I'm getting 24 kilometers of range and my battery is still above 50%. Although the last half of the battery does sag a lot more than the first half. Also, I got these motor protectors from Board Bumpers. It's open style, so things don't get caught, but it does protect your board when you pick it up. So this hill here Might be a bit hard to see, but this is where I had my first major stack. I put it into GT mode, and I just went full throttle, which threw me back. So then I released the trigger, which threw me forward a little bit, and then I jumped off, tried to outrun it, took about 3 or 4 steps, and then I just rugby dived, cracked the screen on my phone, broke the trigger on the remote. That's why I have the trigger guard on here, because if I do drop it, it won't break the trigger because the trigger is a little bit flimsy. I found the file on Thingiverse and just got someone to print it out for me. And yeah, I landed half my body landed on the walkway, and the other half landed on the grass. But I got some road rash on the hips here and on hands, and yeah. But after that, I've been pretty good. No serious stacks. Let me show you the underside of the board as well. I've got a few scratches here. That was when I was at the BMX track, and you're riding the berms and stuff, and it bottoms out. But other than that, like the trucks are pretty good. That's just tape residue on there. Got some shred lights on there. Yeah, 1,500 kilometers, and she still goes good. If it wasn't for the battery upgrade, I'd probably upgrade to the GTR. But all right, so I'll do a top speed run again because I wasn't filming. I'll go both ways, so because there is a wind, so you can see how fast it goes, and I'm only in fast mode too. So we're going against the wind. And if you are getting speed wobbles with your AT wheels, all you gotta do is wheel balance them, man. All right, good, it filmed that this time. And then we'll do one with the wind. Easy peasy. Like I said, man, balance those wheels, buy some wheels weights, balance those wheels, and your ride will be smooth as fuck. Alright, so just a quick short ride today, 9.2 Ks, 93%, but that is resting. When I'm rolling, it'll like drop down to 80. Now it seems good, right? But so the last ride that I did 24 kilometers, and I had like in the 60s, maybe like 63, 64% left. And yeah, the last half of the battery, it does drain a bit quicker than the first half. So be aware of that.